Hi. Hello. People in YouTube land. Yes. I came back. I didn't disappear. I'm back with yet another video. A pick-a-pow. A pick-a-pow. Now, before we even get into it, I must state the obvious. Yes, I'm sitting here trying to play with a new setup. So I'm going to need some feedback from y'all to figure out exactly how to do this. I used to film with my laptop, and now I actually have a separate webcam, which means doing the little flippy thing to lower down the screen is just not as easy with this. I could technically pause it and like lift the camera up to do like a downward angle. Anyway, it would be things. It would be things and stuff and stuff and things. And at least from my private readings, I always ask people during my private readings, do you prefer the camera angle to be on my face so it feels like you're having a conversation with a human? Or would you prefer just to get down dirty to business and see only the cards? Do you only want to see the cards? And the vast majority of people are like, yeah, I want to see your face because I want to just like talk. So that's why I've opted to start out with this camera angle now. But let a bitch know because I don't know. I'm struggling. Okay, so I've got pile number 1 with the blue crystal. It's kind of blue. Can you tell? Yes. Pile number 2 with what appears to be a black crystal. But no. It's actually a dark green. Can you see that? Can you kind of see that when I turn it? A dark green moldavite. This is like my favorite crystal. This one will blow your mind. It will actually fuck shit up in your life because it's so powerful. it fucks you up. Either that or I fuck myself up. I'm pretty sure this is blue calcite. And then the third one, pile number 3, good old citrine, the money crystal. It looks kind of like a tooth, you know? Like to me, it looks like a tooth that gets pulled out and that's like the root. Anyway, the stuff of nightmares, right? Yeah, the stuff of nightmares. Okay, also, word of warning. My cat, aka Chantilly, aka Kiki, aka Problematic, aka Butt Toots and Sadness, right here on the table. And will probably be interfering with today's video, as well as a thunderstorm that keeps on rumbling by. I was like, I'm going to make this video like 2 hours ago, and it's doing its blasty thing. I'm like, nope. So here we are. Here we are trying to do the things and stuff and things. Let us go ahead and get it together. We have had 3 minutes now of housekeeping. Pile number 1, people. Are y'all ready for this? Are y'all even fucking ready for this? First of all, before I even get too far ahead of myself, vagina crystals, placed. Connection to God. Fucking restored, man. I feel so spiritual. Right. Let me get closer to my work. All right. Pile number 1. Let's start it out. Okay. Crowning the reading, we have our 3 of Wands in the reverse. Lovely. Okay. Tier number 2, we have 5 of Cups upright with the Strength card in reverse. Tier number 3. Let's see how juicy it gets here. We have the Chariot in reverse. Clarifying the 3 of Wands in reverse, we have the 3 of Wands in reverse. We'll talk about it. And then we have the Hermit card in the upright. Hello, Klutz, right here in the corner. And our 2 Romance Angel cards, we have Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. That's all it says. Yes, this is your soulmate. Just in case you didn't know. Mighty assertive there, Tarot. And the second one is Forgiving and Learning. Looks like Abraham, doesn't it? Look, that definitely looks like some kind of biblical dude. Okay, it says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Kumbaya. Feels good. I feel good about it. Okay, Honestly, pile number one people, y'all are going ahead, y'all are setting the tone for the night. And if this is setting the tone, then this might be a little bit of a humdrummer. I just have to say, okay. Hey there, lonely girl, lonely girl. I ain't trying to fuck you up, but like for real though, it's the vibe. This is the vibe that I get. Okay, so the middle of this are three of wands double on each other. Anytime tarot goes and clarifies itself with something else, it's not fucking around with you. It's like, listen, you think this is a show? You think we're out here playing games? We're not playing games. Get serious. So already, that's just something that's loud and clear. But the actual energy of the Three of Wands in reverse, the actual energy of this isn't necessarily a bad energy to have square in the middle of your spread. It's kind of like, if I'm just going out on a limb here and guessing, I feel like y'all might be the type, or at least in this situation, to be keeping yourselves kind of small. Keeping yourselves uncharacteristically small, and my hair sack is unwinding itself. Come on, hair sack. Get right. Get right. Okay. Playing it small. Playing things too small. And I think you're playing things too small, or you've been threatening to play things too small, because we have a lot of heaviness right here. We have disappointment and disillusionment right next to weakness. So it's like, I'm feeling disappointed and I'm feeling weak. And I'm not really believing that my ships are going to come in. So it's like, even if I'm in this moment where my ship might be drifting by, and it's like, hey bitch, peep it. There it is on the horizon. It looks like you might be someone that's sitting here like, full stop, let me think about it. And it's like, it's here, it's showing up. You actually have something that could possibly be showing up. Something that could actually be in front of you. You could have something evidencing itself in front of you. And yet, maybe we're not ready to move into that. Or there's some form of weakness here that has you feeling like, I'm not ready, or I can't do whatever this is. I can't fill these shoes. I'm getting a sense of the shoes being too big to fill. I'm getting that for you. Don't know if that even resonates with everybody, but hey, I'm getting that. So tier 1 is very clear to dream big, to put yourself out there more, and to keep your eyes open for the actual things that are coming in, because I get the sense that they actually are there around you, or very close by. And yet we're not seeing people really jump on it. People aren't really biting on it. And I am curious as to why this is, because I am getting a sense of stop. I'm getting a sense of trepidation. I am getting a sense of like, thinking. I'm paused for thought at the moment is what this feels like. So we're going here. Here we got our Five of Cups weepy person all cloaked out and shit, doing some Dracula vampire shit. That's what it looks like. It looks like, don't fuck with me, yo. Don't fuck with me with my cape slinging it. I mean, shit. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, this is your soulmate. This is your soulmate. So, two ways I could read this. Two ways. And you can tell me which boat you fall into for this. But on this wonderful Five of Cups card, here we've got this person, you, I'm assuming, kind of crying over some spilt milk up here. Like, oh, boo-hoo. But yet, it's like there's two cards over here. The first way that I see this is, if you know anything about tarot, you know about the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups in the tarot deck, what, over here? The Two of Cups in the tarot deck, what the world? Sorry, y'all. My computer literally, I don't know if that's a sign. I don't know if the world's fucking with me, but my computer literally went dark. Like the screen just blanked off like it put itself to motherfucking sleep. You got more work to do, lovely. You got more work to do. I love you. I respect you, computer. Please stay awake. Please stay awake. Hopefully y'all are waking up right and conscious too. Please, dear God. But I don't know if... Because why am I getting a blackout when we've got him blacked out and then it's like blackout on the screen? What's with the double blackout? I think it's curious. I find it curious. Also, it's like temporary blindedness. And I'm sitting here saying, oh, you're not seeing that there's two cups here. And the two of cups in the typical tarot deck is your cup of soulmates. You have the two lovers that are like there together and they're like, oh, we are kindred spirits. We are soulmates. Let us, cheers, mate, to our cup. That's what's happening in the Two of Cups, which is kind of like referential here, and then to have it the soulmate card. So to me, it almost feels like, again, that perhaps you have somebody that's really good and really good for you, that's right in front of you, but you're not biting on it. Either it's because you've been burned in love so bad before that you have not healed that and you are not ready to move forward with anybody. So they're here being bright and shiny like, hey, pick me, pick me. Or they're like best friend and you've kind of friend zoned them, low key, something like that. But it's like, no, this person's good. This person's good. And I feel like it's more of that. The second camp, I'll just say it really quickly because I already mentioned it. And that's just the people who feel like you've lost your soulmate. So there's probably a handful of y'all. I have to fix my hair sack, y'all. My hair tie's about damn busted. My hair sack's coming on out. Let's not. Okay, but there could be some of y'all that are like, no, I lost my soulmate. So my soulmate's not in front of me because I lost that person. And technically, sure, that could be possible in your life. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to be sitting there calling you a liar. But at the same time, the way this is looking, that's not the option that I'm seeing. I'm seeing somebody that's good for you right in front of your face, and you are a little bit too in the weeds to see a good thing for what it is. I say that also because, let's move over here. We've got the Strength card in reverse, which the most general easy way to interpret that is you're feeling weak. We're feeling knobby-kneed about it. We're like, I'm not confident in this thought, not too sure about it. And it's right over the forgiving and learning card with fucking Abraham sitting here, I don't know, yanking it on a mountain. Not sure what Abraham's up to. If you want to go to a mountain to go and yank it in nature, hey, ground yourself. Don't catch a charge. And God forbid, make sure there's no minors present. That's a big charge. That's a no. We don't do that. We don't do anything like that. Okay. Abraham, I'm worried about you. So, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Oh, I wonder what that sounds like. It sounds like this bitch right here. Oh, Vampira over here. This is the same meaning. This blurb is literally what this card is. It's like, heal the past. Let's move on. Let's heal it. Now, the positive thing I'll say is this side of the reading, we're at this kind of full stop. The Chariot in reverse, this is, I'm not going anywhere. I am not driving this forward. I am at a full stop. You're not feeling very victorious. Your sense of determination and willpower and control and might, not here. Not here. You could very well feel like somebody else is behind the wheel of your car and they are doing wheelies in the damn IGA parking lot, and you're just like, I'm just here for the ride. And it's like, no, bitch, this is your car. You're the one paying the insurance. You ought to be driving it. But yet, I'm not seeing this. It feels kind of like a lack of control and a lack of will, losing the will to care or to invest yourself, because we're feeling this depression energy, this weakness that just makes you feel like even if you know you wanted to do something, even if you thought maybe you could get in there, Something is keeping you. It's like a ceiling that's keeping you from really getting in the driver's seat and really getting in there. And so the positive is, if we look at this in terms of time and we say we're moving forward in time, and that's just me tossing you a bone because I didn't think about that. That's not how I look at the spread. But hey, if we're tossing you a bone, we're looking at forgiving and learning coming in over here. And we have the Hermit. The Hermit sitting here pinning down this side. And this Hermit is all about, let me take a moment. I'm going to take my time out. I'm going to put myself in the corner. And I'm going to sit there and think about what I've done. Or think about what was done to me and try to reconcile it. Try to make it fit. Try to make it make sense. And so this is a very introspective moment where we're just kind of taking our time, processing what the fuck even occurred so that we can work with these emotions, because we've got that depression and we've got that wobble. Like, you're not feeling confident about yourself. You probably don't think you look very good. You probably cry over yourself naked shit. I don't know many of us that don't sit there and shed a tear or at least a momentary gasp over that moment. This is just the energy I'm feeling. It's like, I'm not looking my best. I'm not taking as good a care of myself as I know I could be. I'm just feeling like self-conscious about stuff. I'm feeling kind of depressed about it. I've kind of lost my willpower here, my care, control. I'm not going to see it, or I'm too little to make this into something, or, this is a pipe dream. You're seeing all of this kind of heavy depression energy in here, but that's not reality. Because when I see the healing cards and this doubled up in the middle, it's like, no, it's there. It is out there, and it's actually close enough to grasp. It's not just the universe dangling the proverbial carrot and you chasing after the carrot on a stick forever and ever, eons and eons, amen. Like, no, it's like you actually could reach this shit and you could eat it. Not that you like carrots, but, you could. You could. It is here, Pile 1. It's here. And also, Pile 1 people, just in case it matters to you, I have a Cancerian, Leo, and Virgo energy here. Cancer, Leo, Virgo. So if you are messing with any of those zodiac signs, or you happen to be those zodiac signs, then all the more confirmation that this is the reading for you, because that's what I'm looking at here. But hey, take your time if you need to have time, but don't let this internal lie about your confidence and stuff, don't let it shake you too hard, because it's not reality. We can move forward, Abraham. We can move forward without a charge. Without a charge. This person's like, please fucking date me, please. And he's like, I'm fixing to blow in my bugle about it. The fuck out of here. Burp, burp, next. Burp, not interested. This is what I feel like Tinder would be like back in the day. Dangerous. Dangerous. This is good. This is good. Okay. Pile 1, before I get lost in a narrative and I start laughing my damn self and I can't pull it back, we're going to let it go. We're going to let it go. Okay, let me put all my piles. My piles. Okay. Pile number 2, people. With my favorite crystal, Moldavite. Pile number 2, people. All right. Let's do it. Well, dip me in horseradish and clear out my sinuses. We are starting out like this. Like this. 5 of Pentacles upright. Second tier. Damn. Y'all just every now and then we do pick-a-piles and they come out a little heavy, y'all. I'm just saying. I don't know what it is. I don't know if we're going through a little boom. But, you know, hey, second tier, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse with the Two of Swords in reverse. And then our third tier, we have the King of Pentacles in reverse, the World in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles also in reverse, and let's look at this. Some past life relationship deliciousness. Yeah. Says you have known each other before. What, you fucking stalking me? Back up, back up. No, it's fine. And passion. Self-explanatory. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay. This is one of those what in the lifetime movie moments. What in the lifetime are we looking at here? I'm telling you, when I first saw this, I'm like, clear out my sinuses about it. What are we looking at here? Because I gotta say, y'all got some drama going on. Y'all got some like TLC 90 Day Fiance shit going on here. This is drama. Okay, let's go ahead and start unpacking it. Let's unpack what the fuck y'all did. What did y'all do? Oh my gosh, my hair. I'm sorry. There's no rhyme or reason that I can't help it. Okay. Starting at the top. First and foremost here we have the Five of Pentacles upright. Need I say more? Look at these sad, sorry sacks of shit on the front of this card, okay? One of them's you. Just gotta say, pretty sure. Pretty sure one of those sad little sorry things is you. And it's like, feeling impoverished. Whether you're like actually like, bitch, I'm broke, cause hashtag can't relate, I can't. So you might actually be like, I'm broke right now, sure, fine, because that's here. It's the poverty card, feeling impoverished. So you could literally be feeling impoverished, but you could also be feeling like emotionally, like neglected. I'm almost feeling that, like emotional neglect or some kind of a lack mentality that could be going on here. So, feeling like you're being left out in the cold and, other people seem to be getting along or doing well or having things work out for them. But yet for some reason, it's like you always feel like you're the one coming into the shit hand or the bad luck or something like that. There's some kind of like impoverished, some kind of like, diminishing type feeling, and this is something that's painful because it's very lonely, it's very isolating, and it's kind of like, you're living in the world, but you almost feel like you're in the aquarium, because it's like I'm in this like fish tank, and I'm here and I can see everybody on the other side of the glass, but it's like a whole nother world that's just kind of like happening in front of me, and you're just kind of there like the fucking gorilla at the zoo that's just staring at you to be like, tap that glass one more fucking time. I'm gonna go full-blown King Kong on this shit. Watch me, I'll break it. I'll fucking break it. Like, I'm getting some vibes. I'm getting some vibes, pile two, if I'm being honest. So, King Kong, you did not smash up Tokyo. Tokyo still needs some work. You still got a few more buildings to level with your demo plans. Still got a few buildings to level. Just saying. Because we're in this feeling state of like, I can't, or I'm not good enough, or I don't have what it takes. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough resources. There's not two of me in this world. Because we're there. There's something here that we're not completing. There's something here that's not finished yet. This is, it ain't over till the fat lady sings. Titties. Like, and you can't even play with these titties. Like, this is in reverse. You getting denied. All access denied. So, like, it's not a great feeling. It's not a great feeling, just saying. Just putting it out there. But there's still some lessons that need to be learned here. There's still something that has to happen before you're going to be able to move through this. So this is where we are. This is where we are. So, offshoot from this. Offshoot. Let me go ahead and start here with my Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay? This is sad. This means you did not win the cat. Which, could it actually get worse for you? No. Pretty sure that's what this Five of Pentacles right here is talking about. This is feeling really lackluster. It's kind of like losing that inspiration in life. You know, it can kind of feel like that. You know, a little womp womp kind of an energy. Now, it's not all bad though, I will say. With the Queen of Wands, one thing that she does have a lot of is charm and charisma and confidence. And so it's like, it's not all gone because that's something that she really brings. She really brings. But I would say that at least you might be kind of faking it till you make it. It's like you might not be completely full-blown stripped of it, but going off the other cards that are around it, it looks like we're being a little shaky. We're feeling a little shaky about it. And if I had to guess, I would say that there is something internally where you're shaking internally. Like something feels kind of broken in here. And I can't even put my finger on it. You know, like something doesn't feel right. Something's broken. Something feels like it's come loose. And I'm like, I really want to fix it. And damn, if I knew what it was, I would fix it. You know, it's not like I wouldn't. It's not like I'm dumb. It's not like I'm incapable. But it's like I can't even really articulate exactly what this funk is. I got the spiritual funk, man. I got the funk. And so it's just kind of like, now, underneath this card, though, we do have some sexy salaciousness. Oh, tell me about it. Look at you, Fabio. Suck on my neck. What? Fabio. Dirty. Tone it down, Fabio. Tone it all the way down with your it ain't butter having ass. Oh, okay. Where's your horse, Fabio? You done lost your goddamn steed. We'll pray. We'll pray for you. But if we're looking at this in terms of a romantic read, it is very weird to me to see this much reversedness going on, because the romance cards would indicate that there's something good here or there's something that is like perhaps new and bubbling. It's something on the block that's kind of like, you know, it's here, it's noticeable, tangible, feel good, but yet the other cards around it aren't necessarily really supporting how this is. So we're going to have to just guess if maybe we're thinking of reversed meanings of some of these things. I don't do reversals of oracle cards, but maybe I should start now, you know, shit. But okay, so we have this feeling of like, you know, I don't have all my oomph here. I just don't have all my oomph. And it's kind of echoed over here on this side because we've got the Two of Swords in reverse, where it's feeling like, okay, there is a choice that has to be made. You have to make up your damn mind. You have to. And at least with this being in reverse, it looks like you're about ready to. So if you have not already made up your mind, you know that you just have to. You got to make up your damn mind already. You probably have two different directions here. I do think it's a little bit, you know, I always have a tad of a stank eye when I see one man and two women. I'm kind of like, well, who's she? We got too many ladies here if we're talking about a pairing. You got one too many women here if you're talking about like a pair. And I want you to notice, anchoring both sides of this reading is the pair. The Queen and the King of Pentacles. We have the pair of the same suit here. And anchoring the reading, but they're both reversed. The one positive thing I will say about them both being reversed is they're at least on the same page about being pissed, or at least on the same page about not wanting to be in the same room with one another right now. Like, at least we both agree that you fucking suck. Suck my bowels, bitch. Like, we at least agree about it. At least. Now, it might not be that haterific. It may not. It may not be a situation that's quite like that. But we have a pair here. We have two swords, so it's like this pivotal choice point. And we have a pair, and yet we have this pair, both people not feeling like they are in their full element. You know, I don't feel like I'm on the throne. I don't feel like I'm in my element. I don't feel fully in my own power, my own essence, my own beingness of who I am. There's something about that. It's like it's not quite clicking. And it might be that it's not quite clicking because we got one too many people on the scene. I'm not seeing like all this, third party energy, cheateroo going on. I'm not saying that because technically it could be you and husband and wifey and BFF or sister or mother-in-law or mom or, anything like that. So, you can have platonic third people coming up, or technically you could be one of these and this could be one individual, like one person, especially if that person is an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, could literally be both of these energies, because this is the assertive, forward moving masculine energy, and this is the passive, more receptive energy. But, what I'm looking at here is someone who's still got some stuff they got to learn and they got to figure out about this situation, but they're not feeling like things are working out or coming together. They're feeling kind of destabilized about this. They know they got to make their mind up about it, but yet we have some form of instability here. Some form of instability. Also, the Queen of Wands individual is a fire sign. These zodiac signs don't have to be, but fire, Aries, Leo, Sag. So we have an Aries, Leo, Sag female or feminine type energy coming through, and then the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energies of both male and female coming through. So not really sure what this is. I don't know if this is like a choice between two people, because again, it's kind of like, are we disrupting a pair to go do something else? Because like you meet somebody else and you're like, oh shit, I've known this person before. Like this feels like some past life shit. Like this person, I'm catching feels. I'm catching some passion for this new person that's just walked right in front of me. And it's like, damn, like I was in this, but like now I'm not sure, like, that could be something going on. Could be something going on. I also think it's interesting that we have the bottom and the top. So it's like crowning the reading at the top of the pyramid, and the 3 points of our pyramid here are all pentacle energies. Pentacles. This is something that's tangible, 3D, in the world, of the world. You can see it. You can feel it. You can squish it. But not today's. Not the today's. Feel and squish everything but access denied. You're not getting, especially if we're like this. Remember, we're back at suck my bowels. We're not letting you squish on titties. Not right now. Not right now. Ain't no time for that. For some reason, though, it looks like that one could get sweet talked. No, it's fine. Don't. I'm not trying to give you bad suggestions. I'm just saying, we got Aries, Leo, Sag coming in here and kind of like, there's some kind of like flicker of that in the middle of this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy that we have underpinning things and crowning the reading. But it looks like most of the players in here aren't necessarily happy. Like everybody here has a little bit of an insecurity going on. That's what it feels like. It's like everybody involved. It's not like everybody involved here is depressed. I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing depressed, even though, come on. Come on, hop along. Come on now. You're having a damn hard time, and we can tell that. But it does look like everybody's got something going on where they're, whether they're saying it out loud or not, the people, the players involved in this are not feeling fully themselves, you know? This can be like stay-at-home mom, and it's like, you know, some shit's not clicking, it's not coming together. This is someone who's like, you know, I'm usually able to go get it and make it happen and do it all, wear all the hats, and now it's like I'm not feeling like I'm, you know, I'm having to drop the ball somewhere. And this is like, you know, King Midas, and he's normally the protector, the provider, the go-getter, and like good with money and all that shit, and like making it happen. And this person's feeling a little bit like, you know, and everybody's having these thoughts of like, am I enough? Am I enough? I feel like I'm dropping the ball here. Or is what I'm bringing to the table enough? You know, and we're having to learn some stuff. We're having to make up our minds. I can't make a super clear storyline out of it because, frankly, this could go a lot of different ways. I don't want to make it too specific, or else we just start losing some people who are invested in this. And this person, we've already talked about their energy, is normally like that kind of vivacious, alive, spiritual, the libido, you know, like, oh, let me go, like, I'm not going to say anything crude. I almost did. I pulled it back right there. Just reined it in. But, you know, like, go out and really fucking live life. And I'm going to, you know, like, have that inspired action, you know. And this, again, is feeling like can't quite reach that either, you know. There's a feeling, a sense in this reading almost of like getting kind of castrated or cock blocked, you know, crude, right? I went crude again. But it's like you almost can't get to the climax. We can't quite climax because there's some kind of like a boundary here. Even though like we got some juicy stuff that could be around, you know, at least in terms of a romantic venture in relationships. There's some good stuff here, but it almost looks like we have some new wandering eyes on a situation. I'm just saying. Or making up your mind over like who you want, or, you know, what do you want to do exactly? Is it a who that you want, or is it just making up your mind about something that you want, something that you want to do, something that you're trying to learn or figure out, you know? I'm curious about it. Y'all got some drama going on, pile number 2. I'm just saying. You got something juicy right here. All right, that's you, pile number 2. That's you. All right. Pile number 3. Yes, I did that at the beginning of your reading. I'm sorry, I cursed it. But y'all might have a positive reading. I gotta say, pile number 1 and number 2 had some realness. It wasn't that it was all boo-hoo, humbug, but it was realness. I'm just adding your citrine to my vagina rocks. All right, pile number 3. Let's see. We are starting out with the Hermit, crowning the reading. Followed by second tier, we have the King of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. And then the third tier at the bottom, we have the Hangman, 6 of Pentacles, ooh, Ace of Cups in the reverse, and our Romance Angel cards. We have very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, and hey there, dear children. Children, your love life is being affected by children. So, okay, pile 3. Pile number 3, people. Pile number 3. Let's just take a big old ice sip, glug, 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 of what we've got going on here. We got a lot of pause and think about an energy in here, pile 3. A lot of pause and think about it. Pause, think about it, work on it, chew it up around a little bit, work on it some more, sit there, think about it a little bit longer, say, okay, I'm done thinking about it. Okay, what I want is, oh, fuck it, never mind, let me go, I gotta think about it again. No, not ready, gotta think about it again. Like, I'm seeing that feeling through this. So, starting out at the top with our Hermit card. Good old Hermit, Virgo energy. So our Hermit, sitting right here pretty at the very top of the reading, is all about taking your moment to have some introversion. Pile number one, pile number one also had the Hermit in it, which I think is the only card out of all three piles that has repeated. I'm pretty sure everything else is brand new across the board, but the Hermit did come up in pile number one. Don't know if pile number one would actually have any kind of resonance that makes sense for you. Don't know. But here we have a pause, and then over here at the Hangman in the corner, this is another pause. This is more like external though, externally imposed, where this could be more internally imposed. This is, I'm in my fucking room with the door locked watching Netflix because that's where I want to be. Bitch, that's where I'm gonna be. Leave it. Leave it. Why don't you just leave it? So that's kind of like, I did it my damn self. This over here on the end is something in the external has kind of like thrown some delays or monkey wrenches into your plans in a way that has force stopped something. So the universe has almost stepped in to be like, oh, hold up. Put the brakes on. It's weird that I even thought put the brakes on, because in the reading where the Hermit card came up, Hermit, I believe, was over here, and the Chariot was right here, which is putting the brakes. It was the Chariot reversed, putting on the brakes. So I don't know why, but I'm telling y'all might just need to watch pile number one. Just saying. But I am feeling like externally, the universe has put the brakes on you, and it's telling you, listen, you need to look at this entire situation from more than just the singular angle that you're looking at it right now. Like right now, you just got your little batshit eyes, crazy as hell, staring at it. And it's like, cool, your point of view, cool, but you're going to need a little bit more than that if you're going to want to cut it at all. So this is the universe coming in and doing something that creates an obstruction. Time, distance, money, resources, something that's like a monkey wrench in between you and that person or you and that idea. Something that's sitting there being like, ha. Because you got to think about it though, from all angles. I want you to pull yourself out of this point of view. I want you to get into that point of view. I want you to get in that point of view, that point of view, that point of view. I want you to look at this from all angles, because you might think it looks good head on. You check out her profile, you see this witch hump, which I got at 14 years old when I drove a fucking golf cart into a pine tree. Ask B about that. That was my first concussion of like 4. That's why I'm cracked out retarded. Yeah. Excuse me for saying that word. I know some people are probably offended. I'm irreverent, man. I'm fucking irreverent. Sorry about it. So, look at it from all angles. No beer goggles. No nothing. Look at it from all angles, because it almost seems like if we're moving down into tier 2, these are the 2 tiers that we're looking at here. Tier 2. Working on something and cutting some shit out is what I'm looking at. It's like, it almost looks like something is fixing to get cut out. But in order to cut it out and make sure you're cutting out the right thing, so, I did surgery, but we accidentally scarred the liver. Bad call. We took the wrong kidney. Bad call. You need to know what it is that you're about to like adjudicate on, about to come down with the sword on. Like, you need to know. You need to know. And so it looks like some effort is having to go into this for you to know what is going on here and what it is that you need to do about it. Because I have a feeling that it's like you have almost maybe an idea of something that you want. It seems like there's an idea of it. But this is complex and this could be tricky, and it's not something that you can just like bull in a china shop, go for it. You know, there are complications in here that just make things take time, because let's just go into it more. We're thinking about things, we're contemplating things that can bring more balance to our life. We already feel like we live enough in chaos, okay? You already feel like you are potentially drowning in chaos. Life is fucking weird, and it's been handing it to you. And you're like, right, why am I taking it up the booty hole right now when I want balance in my life? Now, unless you want to take it up the booty hole, shit. You know, it makes me sound fucking judgmental as shit. Do what you want with your life, by the way. Do what you want. But I'm just saying with consent. Consent. Okay? So, shit. Thinking about something that's going to bring balance to your life so that you're not having to drift in this chaos that feels uncomfortable and draining. This chaos looks like a lot of people here. I'm just speaking to a lot of people a lot of the moms that I am aware of that feel this. They feel kind of like the martyr syndrome, where it's like, I'm constantly taking care of the kids, and who's taking care of me though? Like, mom is taking care of everything. Mom's over here busting ass to take care of everything, especially with the kids. And who's filling up mom's cup though? You know, yeah, they say, oh, mom, you should fill up your own cup. And it's like, yeah, I know it's not a luxury to fill up my own cup, and I want to fill up my own cup. And, you know, if perhaps there's a person, you know, that could be a love interest perhaps coming around that could help you fill up your cup. But I'm also feeling like, it's like, yeah, if you want me to fill up my own cup, I'm going to still need help to even do that. Because I'm going to need time. I'm going to need time to myself. Me taking a shower while the kids are still screaming outside the shower is not self-care. You know what I mean? It's just kind of the vibe. It's just kind of a vibe that I'm feeling here. There's something that's requiring balance. There's something here that might need to get cut out, some shit that might need to get cut out, but there might be someone here that's coming in that can help with this. Just saying, we have Virgo energy here. The Hermit is Virgo. I'm seeing this male energy, doesn't have to be a man, but male energy, a swords energy. So this is air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy that says very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Again, this is the whole getting clear. Both of these cards are talking about get clear. Think about it so you know what you want, because this could be somebody that helps bring you what you want. I don't know if this is like a man helping you out or a woman helping you out, or if this could be, you know, a best friend, or this can also be somebody in authority. Because this can be like a judge, an attorney, a doctor, you know, a professor, a teacher, you know, somebody who is kind of a law enforcement, agent, officer, you know, it could, any of those kinds of things. So it could be like either more like organizationally somebody stepping in to help kind of right or level a situation, or it could just be a person that's coming in, you know, but you have that kind of energy. We have the Hangman is a Pisces, a card of Pisces. And that's all the people signs that I'm seeing here. But what it's really looking like for most of people here in pile 3, what this is really looking like is needing to put the same amount of effort into yourself. You know, it's like good if you're actually taking time to think this out and process it through, then good for you, because I know some people don't even have time to be fucking bothered with that. But it looks like, yeah, that's something that you could be putting work into yourself so that you can kind of fill your own cup. It could also be like a romantic type situation that might not be coming together because one of you or both of you has kids, and you know, anytime you want to merge the Brady Bunch, there's going to be some kind of complexity or some kind of a challenge that might make just the bare bolts of it, like the logistics, not really come together, you know. So again, it's like kids, distance, money, time, availability, you know, you're seeing kind of these like complexities that could be making it difficult, but it's like balance is what you need, not more chaos, you know. So it's like you might have to cut out something. You might have to cut out something that maybe you wanted or something that maybe you thought was going to be helpful. Don't know, but you have to figure it out. You have to get clarity. The swords energy is all about clarity, and this is all about clarity. This is all about clarity. This is all about clarity. You know, shit, it's all over here. It's all over here. That light bulb moment, the more you know. Like, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. I'm quiet because I'm looking at some stuff on the cards. So it does feel kind of noteworthy, I guess, to me that in both of these cards, even with the children and the balance, you've got like people that are almost, it almost looks like they're pulling strings. I know the strings on this card are like on the scales, and like this kid is like, you know, trying to be a marionette to his fucking dogs. He's like, I'm the most bougie dog walker. Look at my dog on the leash. I have such a fancy lead for my dog. I just whistle and he fucking does what it's told. Like, you know, he looks like he's trying to say, his name's Rupert. Look at that Rupert motherfucker. Rupert! Rupert! Please walk the dog. Please take the dog out. Rupert! He looks like he will too. He looks like, oh, he's got 2 buttons undone too. Rupert, get it together, man. I thought you was bougie. But anyway, I was staring at it because sometimes when you look at these cards, you get kind of lost in the imagery of it, and it almost feels like puppet on a string. So I don't know if you feel like you're a puppet on a string in your own life, you know, where it just feels like you're just kind of like, I'm going through the fucking motions, but there's something else that's moving me, and I'm just like, don't feel like I'm in control. Or you almost feel like, God forbid, you are feeling like you have to be the puppeteer, and if you weren't pulling all the strings and making everybody do what they need to do, where they need to do it, and like micromanaging everything to the fucking hilt, it would just fall apart completely. You know what I mean? Like, it looks like it, you know, I have to be that level on top of it because the pressure is on, you know? Just what it feels like. Just gotta say. No, it's not the most like super happy readings, but man, you know, sometimes people just go through some hard shit. Sometimes people just deal with some difficulties. The one positive things that I am saying about this, nothing in here is like bad, you know, you're not getting towers and 3 of swords and all kinds of shit like that, like breakup and all kinds of bullshit. But, you know, we are seeing something that could be like impeding a love situation that could be kind of blocked right now. We do have a lot of thinking and processing to just make sure that we're making decisions that are helping us find that equilibrium instead of stuff that keeps us in chaos or keeps us overworking ourselves too hard, you know, and being spread too thin, because that's the shit that we need to cut out. So, hey, I feel like I've talked about it enough. I feel like you get the picture. I feel like you are sufficiently depressed without my help. I do think that some of this kind of dovetailed with pile number 1. So if you wanted to go and give that a little skim, then do so. Man, I'm sorry, y'all, if this one was kind of heavy. Shit. Or if my irreverence was too offensive in this video, because perhaps, man, perhaps. Let it be known that I toe the line and I'm aware of it. Can't stop, won't stop though. Sorry about it. Gotta say. If there's ever a place to be a dick, it should be with some bullshit humor, I would think. Let me stand corrected. Oh man, y'all, it's late. It's late at night. Look, every time I do tarot, my ears are like hot and red. My cheeks are red. My nose is red. I look like I got a full-blown fucking cold over here. Chapstick. Oh, man. How many of y'all got office chapstick, bathroom chapstick, bedroom chapstick, pocket chapstick, purse chapstick? Me. And I know it's got to be at least a handful of y'all that are fucking prepared in the same. That's just, it is a necessity. Okay. I'm tired. Y'all got to be tired. Y'all got to be drained after this. But I will be back, hopefully for something that's a bit more lighthearted than this shit. We're going to try to get something a little bit better next time. We'll see if we can't fish. But hopefully at least this was validating, if nothing else, validating, potentially informative, something like that, where it can be like, at least I feel like I was seen, heard, understood, and have kind of more of a feeling of like, okay, let me just put my nose to the grindstone and just kind of work it out and just do it to it, It's kind of how I think about tarot. You got free will. Life is what you make it. Have a good fucking time. And until next time, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. It's been almost an hour. Dear Jesus, this enough. We need a break. My sister bought me a box of macarons and creme brulee. Yes, it is random, but it is also something that is on my mind right now. I feel like I need some more sweetness after these readings. I feel like I need to go full-blown eat my feelings right now. Live my best life. Let's go be toxic together, you and me. All right. I love y'all. Bye for now.